Hi, this is Prajul Bharadwaj, CEO of Arec Labs. The name of our application is called Clario. It is a white label project management application built for architects. This is the website page for Clario. And in our website, you can clearly see that we mention about how we integrate with Google Workspaces. Let's go to the application. As you can see in the URL, Calm Studios is a test application, but the URL will carry the name of the firm as it is white label application, and we use Netlify to host the application. This is the login screen. I can sign in with Google. Let me go ahead and do that. So this is the consent screen. As you can see, I'm going to click on continue. And this is the consent for the calendar scope. Now that we have logged in to the application, I'm going to go to settings to show you how we create the account. We click on username. We don't enter the password. We select the user type, whether they are the owner, employee, client, or restricted view. Then we enter the concerned person's email ID and create the user. And it's going to show up like this, as you can see. Palak is a client and this is her email address. So when she logs in to Clario using this particular email address via the Google sign in, she's going to see her part of the application as a client. Now let me talk about the calendar scope. So we'll go to the project. We'll select on one of the projects. We then click on Meetings and Site Visits tab. And as I scroll down, you can see the meeting cards and the site visit schedules. So all I do is I click on this edit button, enter a date. So let's say 23rd, and I update the task. And as you can see the date here, it is updated. Then I'm going to click on this Google icon to create an event in the calendar. So the title of the event is going to be Facade Design Presentation, and it's on 23rd at 10 a.m. And as I scroll down, it adds the event to my calendar, and it also invites Mr. Anderson, who is an example client, and the email ID of that particular client, which is currently my test ID. And I just click on create event. Now I'm going to go and sign into calendar. And as you can see on 23rd, the event is created. Now this uh, ID is ariclabs.review@gmail.com, which is the architect's ID. Now let me show you the client's ID, which is prajwal.aric. And as you can see, I have not accepted the invite as a client. So it just shows up as an event here on the calendar waiting for me to accept the event. But as an architect, since I have created the event, it shows as the blue and organizer of the event. Facade presentation, I can click on this and I can remove the event in case if the client is not available or we'll have to reschedule it on a different date. I can click on a different date here and a different time slot and update the event, or I can delete the event if the meeting is called off. So rather than the architect going to or signing into Google Calendar and manually creating the events, it allows them to do this from within the app. Clario does not read or take any other event details on the architect's or the client's calendar. We do not delete or alter any other events apart from the ones that are from Clario. So it's not going to affect any other events or any other tasks that the client or the architect has that is outside of Clario on Google Calendar. Thank you so much.